What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another installment of the 3 to T series, where I'm attempting to play every single course within GSPro by playing, as the name implies, 3 holes per course, mainly the 1st, the 9th, and the 18th. As you can hear, we have some really cool, actually pretty calming, lo-fi music going on right now when you load up the course. Maybe you can hear that a little bit in the background. I am going to mute it just because I don't want any issues with YouTube, but I figured I'd leave that going just for a little bit. So you guys can hear that. All right, I muted that. But for today's video, 3 to T, we are playing Whoville Par 3 by, Whoville Par 3. This is in Whoville, Grinchland, fictional. Course designer on this one is the world famous C-Drum. Massive shout out to C-Drum for all the awesome courses, especially Par 3s. Probably the most prolific fantasy Par 3 course designer on GSPro altogether. If you guys aren't familiar, he's done Jurassic Par 3, Hillbilly Hills, Concrete Jungle. This one, which actually I was planning on doing this one. I got kind of behind on my scheduling and planning stuff out. I was planning on doing this one. This would have been a perfect Christmas video. I was going to plan on doing this, and I think there's a few more Christmas kind of themed courses right around Christmas time, but got kind of behind on it. But if you guys aren't aware, I've been recovering over the past week or so with a pretty nasty knee injury from basketball. So I got my knee brace on. I'm going to be swinging as easy as I can. Unfortunately, this one's a little bit longer. We'll get into this a little bit, but figured maybe for the next week or so, do some more Par 3 courses and take it a little bit easier on the wear and tear and trying to recover from my knee injury. But massive shout out to C-Drum. If you guys are curious, he actually does do some work, some commission builds. So if you guys want your home course, he does really, really good work on real courses too. So like your local course, or if you have a crazy idea for something like this, like a fantasy course, he's really, really talented at this stuff. You guys can go and check out graybarngolf.com. That's C-Drum's website. He has his email listed there. You can go hit him up, ask for a quote, whatever you're inquiring about, a world famous course, your local course, a fantasy course. He does a really, really awesome job and puts, I think, almost every single course out for the community to enjoy on GSPro, which I have been taking advantage of with all the awesome Par 3 courses that he's done. But Whoville, Grinch themed course. I haven't played this. This is the first time I ever loaded it up, so I didn't even know about that music. Pretty cool. I don't know if that would be any issues, but from what I've seen other people do, this first hole is a Par 3 hole. It's 218 yards, but it's down 56. And when I've seen other people play it, you need to look at the sign here. So you see the Grinch. Hopefully my video is not cutting it off at all. I'll pan over here just a little bit so this is a little more centered. But you see the little Grinch here with the sign that says 130. Apparently you play all these holes by the number of that sign. Unfortunately, a little bit longer than what I wanted to be hitting here. So I'm going to probably club up multiple clubs and just try to swing easy. A lot of upper body for 130. But let's go back here. We'll take a look like we usually do for the whole flyovers. Real quick, part of the 3 to T series, whatever video I post throughout the week, Monday through Sunday, whether I post 1 or 2 videos or 7 videos, whatever video is the most popular just based on the view count, I come out and I got to get back into it of doing an 18-hole live stream for the most popular course for that week. So if you guys want to see me play a full 18 here, it helps if you like the video, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. But first hole, 218 down 56. Apparently it's playing 130. Let's hit the fly over here and see what Mr. C-Drum did. I mean, how cool is this? If you have kids, friends or family, younger people that want to do something Christmas themed, a little bit out of season now. It is still very, very cold in here, so it is kind of fitting, but we're a little bit past Christmas. But awesome look. So I guess we're going to aim a little bit to the right, try to play my draw, and we're going to hit 130. Usually this would be a pitching wedge, but honestly, I'm going to take an 8-iron because of my knee and just kind of hit it lower. Hopefully you can play out of the snow. Again, I've never loaded this course up, so this could get interesting rather quick, but goal here is to be even par through the 3 holes, playing 1, 9, and 18. So let's see what we can do here. Choke down, don't say this too often, choke down 8-iron. Mainly upper body from apparently 130, and it's going to go 218 down 56 allegedly. who knows? C-Drum does like to put some funny stuff in courses and likes to troll, at least for my live stream. So who knows if these are accurate from the people that I've seen played this. They went by the signs. So maybe some of them are real. Some of them are maybe he's sandbagging a little bit and trolling. So maybe I actually need to hit this like 160. I don't know. But let's see if we can get close to 130 with a upper body 8-iron. 128. This could actually work out really well if that's the number. Okay, maybe not. So I don't know what the deal was with that C-Drum. I hit that almost 130 on the dot. I did want to mention quick too, I did turn off since I've had the square pretty much, I've been using 2,500 feet on the altitude. But if you guys have checked out some of Joe Legowski's most recent videos with the new update that's about 2 weeks old now with the square, incorporating the TP5s, they did a operating system update, firmware update. His numbers were literally spot on when he did head-to-head test against the GC3. So I actually did a live stream last night and I turned it off. So I'm down to 0 feet, just completely nothing on the altitude. Before I was using 2,500 feet, which equates to 5%. Same thing, I was using the 5% ball in the square software, but figured I'd note that. But all that to say, I hit that 128.2 raw carry from the square, and apparently that was still 30 yards short. So I don't know about going by the little signs by the tee boxes, but maybe we'll figure that out over these next few shots. In any event, we've got 33 yards. I believe it's normal greens, normal fairways. So I'm going to do a choke down 56, see if we can run this up there and get it kind of close. Probably something in the neighborhood of like 25 to 30 and let it roll out in terms of carry will be pretty good. 32, sit. All right. It's actually not terrible. Come on back. Trying to soak in all the different details he's put in. I can't quite make out what's on the flag. Probably something Grinch related, I would assume. But this is a pretty nasty putt. So we got this for par. 7 feet, 5 inches, but it's breaking pretty substantially left to right. I was debating turning on the putting aim assist to where it aims for you and makes a line for you so I didn't have to walk back and forth quite as much. But try to keep the integrity up if I can with some of these videos. So honestly, I don't even know. It's pretty much impossible to miss this left. So I guess there. It's breaking a ton. I don't expect to make this. I just want to cozy it up there inside the inner circle and I guess get out of here with a bogey on the first one. So 7 feet, 5 inches. Let's see if maybe we get lucky. Okay, not great. Way overdid the break, but it is a bogey. Score said I pulled that too. Lately I've been using the HLA, which is in the bottom right. I do like that as far as putt feedback to know if you pushed it or pulled it. It is a nice little tool to have up there. So 1 over through 1, second hole, 9th hole, par 3, 110, down 17, and the sign says 80. So I don't know if that's like to get over the snow, maybe. That may make a little more sense. I don't know, again, if the snow's out of bounds or not. But, I mean, 110 down 17, that would play 93. Maybe split the difference between the 80 and 93. But let's hit the flyover. See what we're working with. How cool is this? Big Christmas tree right in the middle. Pretty big green. Generous green. So I think we're going to split the difference. We'll go the best that I can, about 85, 90. Go figure, this one will probably be an accurate one for the 80, and I'll put it way too far. But we'll aim a couple clicks over to the right. Again, trying to play that baby draw. And go and choke down approach wedge. .84. It's about what I wanted. Yeah, I don't know about that sign. So that's still a little bit short. What's that? 23 feet divided by 3. So like 7, 8 yards. It's probably gonna. I don't know what the signs are for. Then maybe C-Drum can drop in the comments and let us know. I could have swore I saw people, they were playing the yardage by that little white sign, but apparently not, because that's 2 in a row. If I put the extra, I said 93 or whatever. If I put that extra 7-8 yards on that, that would have been right around there and probably would have been pretty good. But in any event, we got a 23-foot putt. Looks dead straight. So 5-foot gimme circles. Let's see if we can cozy it up there. Okay. First no read from the square. Didn't like that one. It has seemed it's been better as of late. Again, I kind of had to I took about a week off. Luckily, the day of that, it was last Thursday. So a week and a day ago, I injured my knee. Luckily, I came out that afternoon. I recorded 3 videos, which you guys have seen: the GSPro Ballpark, Greenkeeper's Revenge, and subscriber requested course. Luckily, I had those, so I could post those. But besides yesterday, I've been basically a little over a week without doing anything here. But it does seem to be better with the update as far as putt no reads. I was having some issues, and also because I'm putting off the Country Club Elite mat, there was a drop off right in front of here, but I propped this up and did some more foam, basically the interlocking gym tiles. I added some foam here to kind of bring it up, and it seems like that does help. So it's not, I think the drop off was messing with it. Not sure why that one didn't go, but let's try it again. I didn't hit it. Go. All right. Pushed it at 1.1. Not the best putt in the world, but we will take the par. Wow, we're going way up here. Awesome, awesome design. Ooh, and this looks like possibly C-Drum's famous for these, the kind of funnel type of holes where they all funnel down to the cup and go in. Could be looking at one here possibly, like a hole-in-one type of hole, but we are 1 over through 2, third and final hole, 18th hole, par 3, 135, down 16. The sign says 100, but let's check the flyover. So this is, in fact, down into a bowl. So it looks like I probably got about 10 yards, short, long, left, and right for this thing to funnel down. So that would put us at like 115, 114, 100. We're going to go choke down pitching wedge, and I'm going to play it like how I usually would with the 135 down 16 versus C-Drum's nonsense with the white signs over here. Again, usually this would be more of an approach wedge shot, but clubbing up, swinging easier, trying to be mostly upper body and kind of keep the minimal twisting. It's my right knee with the brace on it. I know I'm wearing black pants, but trying to minimize kind of the twisting and really trying to hit anything super hard for the time being. Well, 103. That's got to go. Get down into that funnel. Go. How does that come up short? What's on the green here? Did you guys see those logos? Were those Grinch faces? My projector is definitely not the best, so it's a little bit tough to make out. It looks like there's almost like decals. Maybe his... it's tough to tell. It looks like there's something. I don't know if it's like snow residue or some kind of Grinch face or maybe his logo. Not really sure, but let's see if we can roll this. Inner circle, we got a par, but this is makeable from 9 feet 6 inches. Dead straight. So, word of advice if you guys play this, if you haven't played it yet, don't go by the white signs. I hit it kind of hard, way too hard. Come back. And I pulled it 1.5 degrees. Yikes. All right. Now we've got 6 feet 6 inches for par. This has got to go. There we go. Rolled it in. All right. So take a look at the scorecard from Whoville par 3s. This was, again, I always have them written down, and I try my best to shout out all of the awesome course designers that make it possible for us to enjoy, at this point, almost 1,500 different golf courses on GSPro. But from Whoville par threes in Whoville, Grinchland, fictional course designer again, Seadrum. Go check out GreatBarnGolf.com if you're interested in. He does simulator builds too. If you're looking for a simulator, can't recommend him enough. He can help you decide on launch monitors and all that stuff. Help you with your simulator build if you want to put something in your garage, your basement, maybe an outbuilding. You can do that. But also check out GreatBarnGolf.com if you guys want any kind of course builds, whether again it's your local course, world famous course, a crazy fictional course like this, which in my opinion is probably one of the best at, if not the best, especially par threes. But we ended up with a 1-over score through the 3 holes, bogey on 1, par on 9, par on 18. We can take a look at the stats. It's probably not much to look at, but like I mentioned, I guess you guys can see it now too. I have the elevation global set now to 0 instead of my 5% extra boost. I just think between the premium balls now with the TP5s, you're going to get better ball speeds out of that anyways compared to the cheaper balls I was using. And with all the updates and everything that Square did, now that it's reading all the backspin, side spin, everything, I would recommend, and what I'm going to be doing is just using the 0 going forward. But you can't see that at the bottom if you're curious, if you didn't take my word for it before. But we can take a look at the stats. Not that there's going to be a ton to look at. 2 pars, 1 bogey, no driving because they were par 3s, 11.98 feet of total putting, 6 putts, about 17 minutes. We hit 2 out of 3 greens in regulation. Probably would have been better if I knew about the sign, the white sign dilemma, but it is what it is. But there you have it. Another 3 to tee in the books. Looking forward to getting back into the swing of things here, doing videos. Unfortunately, I was kind of down for the count for a while. Still limited mobility as far as my knee goes. I'm not sure when I'll be able to do like full courses, taking fuller swings, not only irons but especially driver. Don't really want to put a timeline on it, but if I can get through maybe some how-to videos, maybe some shorter par 3 courses like this for the time being, and still get some stuff out there that you guys either find interesting, entertaining, hopefully useful with some of the how-to videos, that's the plan. So shout out to Seadrum, shout out to, I was going to say all the members. Seadrum's a member as well, so shout out to him. But all the members, Black Cloud, Boogeyman Bill, Dorico, Matty Sevs, DJ Scorched, Uneven Par, Black Cloud, and Boogeyman Bill are the gold members. I think I got most of the people. If I forgot your name, I apologize. I didn't mean to. But really appreciate the additional support. It allows me to spend more time, come out here, and do some of these videos for you guys. But like I always say, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.